Furthermore, it seems that Clive is providing for his spouse. Despite the news that Diddy would not be attending the Grammy Awards in 2024, Clive recently declared that he still wants Diddy to come to his pre-Grammy party. No matter what charges Diddy faces, Clive said he is always welcome to attend his events. Naturally, Clive's decision to defend Diddy reignited debates about whether or not Clive is accountable for the crimes Diddy faces. More recently, more details on Clive's lengthy history of allegedly abusing and dominating vocalists on his label surfaced. But why does Clive really hope Diddy shows up to the pre-Grammy party this year? Let's look at the claims that Diddy is Clive's toy for men. Do they have any value? Given that this was the first time Diddy's music has been given serious consideration for a Grammy since 2004, he was overjoyed to earn a nomination this year for his The Love album, Off the Grid. It's important to remember that Diddy made a boast on Twitter a few days before Cassie filed the widely reported complaint. However, everything collapsed after November 16, and Diddy is presently juggling 4 lawsuits alleging SA. When Diddy received a Grammy invitation, the Recording Academy first said that they were looking into it. However, Diddy's representative confirmed to The Hollywood Reporter on January 12 that he will not be attending the Grammy Awards on February 4. However, Clive Davis, Diddy's mentor and purported lover, steps in to save the day. A few days after Diddy's camp announced Diddy wouldn't be attending the awards ceremony, Clive announced he still wanted Diddy to come to his pre-Grammy party. A person close to Clive told Page 6 that Diddy will always have Clive's support and be invited to his Grammy celebration. Puffy receives invitations to events each year. The insider claims that he is constantly on the list. Put another way, Diddy is constantly invited to Clive's party even though he has been linked to obscene and disturbing material. So why is Clive so committed to keeping Diddy safe? Does this mean that the rumors circulating regarding Clive and Diddy's relationship are true? Does Clive fear that the truth about his own past will be revealed? Given the latest proof of Clive's alarming actions, both of these assertions appear plausible. It's not really necessary for us to discuss Diddy and Clive's sexual preferences at this time. This is due to allegations that Diddy has been misusing his position of power to reportedly nurture and seduce men and women for literally decades. Moreover, a number of industry insiders, including as Jaguar Wright, assert that Clive Davis protected Diddy from prosecution. Jaguar claims that there's a possibility Diddy picked such knowledge from his late mentor, Uptown Records founder Andre Harrell. Clive Davis is credited with training Harrell. Citing the teachings of both Andre and Clive, Jaguar went on to claim that Diddy is engaging in SA and human trafficking by utilizing his contacts in the industry. Jaguar also mentioned how, in 1993, 2 weeks after being fired by Andre Harrell from Uptown Records, Diddy founded his own record company, Bad Boy. Bad Boy quickly surpassed Uptown. Furthermore, Jaguar asserts that the primary cause of the Bad Boy Company's rapid establishment was Diddy's alleged personal affinities with Clive. Jaguar went on to say that Clive helped Diddy cover up the horrifying City College massacre that occurred in 1991. Diddy staged a charity basketball game in a packed gym that resulted in the deaths of 9 youths. Among the dead were a 15-year-old kid and a pregnant woman who just so happened to be the fiancée of rapper Father MC, an artist Diddy had signed to Uptown Records. Moreover, sources later disclosed that Diddy disregarded the advice of his security team and that the event was overscheduled, despite Diddy's denials of any involvement in the City College disaster. Moreover, a widely distributed blind item asserts that Clive requested that Diddy surrender to him once he was sacked from Uptown Records and replaced as his boy toy. The first Bad Boy records were released by Clive Davis in 1994. Apart from the allegations of grooming and trafficking, the blind article emphasized the commonalities between Diddy and Clive, which included a series of peculiar deaths of people associated with both. A conspiracy theory linking Clive to Whitney Houston's tragic death on February 11, 2012 has been around for a while. Whitney was discovered dead in the bathroom when Clive was getting ready at the Beverly Hilton Hotel for his pre-Grammy party. But what truly confused folks was Clive's odd decision to go forward with the celebration even after they found out about Whitney's loss. Whitney's body was in the room for hours, while Clive, Diddy, and other celebrities partied hard downstairs. But here's the thing, Diddy, of all people, was invited by Clive to speak at the ceremony honoring Whitney. It was clear that Diddy was uncomfortable when he was questioned about those remarks during his visit on The Ellen Show a few days later. Whitney is not the only talented person who tragically passed away while working for Clive Davis, though. Clive's name has been associated with several musical disasters since he initially entered the music industry in the 1960s, including those involving Janis Joplin, Phyllis Hyman, and Lisa Left Eye Lopez on TLC. Phyllis Hyman once claimed that Clive was trying to damage her career and referred to him as a plantation owner. Phyllis signed with Buddha Records, which Clive Davis's Arista eventually purchased. It is said that Clive put pressure on Phyllis to concentrate only on pop music and tried to discourage her from recording jazz and R&B songs. According to one account, Phyllis was deliberately kept off the record for 4 years after she rebelled. Because of her contractual obligations to Clive and Arista, she was unable to sign with another label. Rumor has it that Clive removed significant CDs and albums from her library in an effort to destroy her career. In June 1995, Phyllis, who was 45 years old, was found dead in her New York apartment. Clive released her last CD 5 months after she passed away. The coroner determined that she intentionally overdosed on medicine to end her life. But shortly after, there were allegations that Clive wanted to get rid of Phyllis because she had threatened to expose some very disturbing details about him, such as his purported child molestation. That's simply one more alleged similarity between Clive and Diddy. According to a 2013 smoking gun story that was later removed from the website, federal agents reportedly questioned Diddy about his alleged piece about young boys at a briefing with James Rosemond, aka Jimmy Henchman. According to documents, investigators asked Jimmy if Diddy had engaged in any illegal conduct, and a prosecutor asked Jimmy if he was aware of Diddy's contacts with children. The prosecution asked questions concerning the sexual preferences of artists, covering not only Sean Combs' associations with young boys but also those of other artists. As a result, it seems like Diddy and Clive Davis have a lot in common. Many people are now more convinced than ever that Diddy and Clive had committed some terrible crimes together after Clive declared in public that Diddy would always be welcome at his Grammy party. One admirer yelled, "Of course Clive is embracing Diddy." Diddy has not engaged in any behavior against other people that Clive is not connected to. Diddy is to Usher as Usher is to Diddy. It was this beast that gave Diddy his powers. Then someone else expressed a different perspective by saying, "Here's a spin." Similar to the passing of Whitney and Left Eye, Clive also contributed to Diddy's decline in popularity. He also wants Diddy to come crawling to him for salvation so that Diddy will become even more dependent on him and offer him a head or tail as a token of appreciation. Because in Hollywood, the same people who make fun of you in public could also be the ones who are rooting for you behind the scenes. However, what are your thoughts on Clive's invitation to Diddy to the upcoming Grammy Awards? Do you believe Clive will let Diddy leave at some point, or will he keep protecting him? Let us know in the comment section below. And that's it from us today. Until next time, thank you for watching.